Hi, my name's Lilian. This is my elevator pitch for the research I did during my year studying abroad with the Interdisciplinary Global Program. So I studied in Dortmund, Germany at TU Dortmund, which is the Technische Universität Dortmund. I studied business management and I fully immersed myself in the German culture and spoke German as the language. I worked with a consulting firm called Multisens GmbH. My objective was to collect data through the language experiences that I had, mostly embarrassing. Um, while I was working there, I was able to help on construction sites. I was able to work in the warehouse, packaging and cleaning up different things. And I also worked in the back office doing Excel work, organizing papers, and learning how to become a manager. Um, Along with being an employee at Multi-Senses, I was able to participate in different employee days. For example, the fire and safety training, which is pictured on the bottom right here. Um, I learned how to put out a gas fire with an extinguisher, which was really cool. Um, During my time abroad, I didn't really know what I wanted my research paper to be about. Um, I found something very interesting I found was that I kept having the same conversations over and over again, whether it was with native or non-native German speakers. But with native German speakers, I would get lost pretty easily when they would revert to an idiom or use an idiom in the middle of a sentence when talking to me. So, for example, when I was in a meeting with my boss and we were talking about our tasks, and what was given to me as a task. And what if they used an idiom in the middle of a sentence? I would focus on what I didn't understand rather than the task that was given to me. For example, if you are a German exchange student in the US and I'm your boss from the US, and I would look out the window while we're having a meeting and say, man, it's raining cats and dogs outside. And then I would go on to explain your tasks. That would be a break in communication. So through that research, I wanted to create a handout that any multinational, multicultural firm, business employee, if they wanted to welcome an employee from a different culture or language, I wanted to create a handout that would kind of set up the business for success and make sure that communication doesn't get lost. I loved the German culture. I had an extremely wonderful time during my time abroad. I want to say thank you to IGP for giving me the opportunity to live and work in my dream country. I have some pictures, mostly from the Christmas time in Germany because it's so beautiful during the Christmas time. But yeah, thanks so much. My The title of my research for my poster board is going to be International Communication in Business, the Use of Idiomatic Expressions in German.